Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Community Works. I'm Bernadette Welsh, your host. Normally, our shows highlight local nonprofit agencies in our community, but today we have a very special show for you. We have a lady who has loved and served North Haven for all of her adult life. So I'd like you to welcome Jill DeChello, who is the editor of our North Haven magazine and Our Town. And she's here to tell us all about the wonderful things that she does. So welcome to the show, Jill.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, and I appreciate you. You know I do. Okay, so I know most people in town know you, but just in case, could you tell our viewers how you help the North Haven community by the activities that you do?
Well, I hope everybody in town knows me, because if you don't know me, then I haven't asked you for something, and that's an odd scenario for me. As editor of the magazine, and the only reason I took the magazine on was to be able to do events to support the local businesses in town, because it was a way to advertise it. So that's kind of the background of the magazine. And my publishers are townies. So they're very involved with the magazine and they support everything I do. It's just a really good feeling and it's a great town.
And how long have you been doing this?
Let me see. We're on issue 40 and there were 5 issues a year. So a while.
Not quite a while. That's
a while.
Quite a while. And how did you get involved in this kind of work? I mean, tell us a little bit about your history.
I went to Southern. I was born and raised here, went to Southern. Like most people, I decided I wanted to live in a big city and didn't want to be in a small town. So as soon as possible, I moved. And the first place that was big enough for me was Miami. So I moved to Florida and I was director of marketing for Sea Escape ships, cruise lines, basically. So I started doing a lot of on-board activities. I learned about how to make fake horse races with the horses that you move and all kinds of games. And to be honest, I'm a huge Hallmark fan, huge. So when I see something on Hallmark and it's in a small town, I go, North Haven could do that. We could do that. And then I make the mistake of talking to people and then I end up doing it.
I
have a great team of people, though.
And that you can't do things like this by yourself.
I do. You know, people thank me a lot, and I have to say, it isn't me. I'm the gatherer of the people.
Right.
But I can't do anything. Like when we decorate for the Magical Elf House, I call them the angel moms. They're the moms of the kids that help me. They always offer to let me help. And then I do a wreath, and then they kind of look at me, and I walk away, and they fix it.
Okay.
So I know I have no talent that way.
Okay, but you make it happen.
I'm the gatherer.
You're the gatherer.
Yeah.
I like that very much. Okay, so that's how you got involved. So now let's do a little bit of a deep dive into the North Haven magazine. We've got a bunch of copies here on the desk. There we go. Victor's showing us, my wonderful director, a copy of the magazine. And let's talk about it. What's in it? What kind of articles are in there? Tell us all about North Haven Magazine.
Okay, North Haven Magazine is a happy magazine. There's no negative press, there's no complaints, there's really nothing political. It's really just small town. It's our history, it's new places that come into town, it's the expertise of people in town and the accomplishments that they've had and where we aspire to be a different kind of town. I mean, we don't have the green that other towns have with all the surroundings. But I think we have a community that I've never seen one like ours that actually pulls together. They really reach out. I can tell you honestly, I walk into places, Arnold's Jewelers, I love Larry. If I walk in just to say hello, he'll say, hold on, I'll get my checkbook. No.
Yeah, you're not here, but
if you're going to support something, I've got something coming.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I do it. And the magazine is so well received.
Absolutely. I read it from cover to cover. I get the biggest kick out of the games in the back.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
There's so much fun.
Yeah.
And I like seeing the kinds of businesses that step up and say, I'll take an ad in the magazine. And it shows that they care to be noticed.
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of people don't realize how important advertising is.
And it's a huge food town. So there are so many food sources in this town.
We are blessed that we have so many choices, and they're all really good,
Right.
high-quality places to eat.
I start down at the other end of Washington and eat my way down to Universal. It used to end at Inferno until
Yes.
they moved.
Yes.
But the food is amazing. The people are wonderful. I don't know a lot of towns that have like crepes. We have crepes.
Yeah.
We're a little baby town.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And I think, mentioning the town green, I think it's charming. And now we have our new bandstand.
Yeah.
And we still have the old cemetery. We've got our churches and buildings that surround our green, and you could walk it. I think it's charming.
I like it in the winter. I like the tree lighting and I like the activities. I don't do a lot on the green only because there's no way to confine it.
Yeah.
So there would just be and it's our town green, so you can't stop people from
doing their thing.
Right.
Doing their thing. Yeah. And
but I do find venues in all the businesses.
Yes.
Which I think is, I'm doing an event at the Kitchen Company. Who would think?
Yeah.
I did a fashion show at North Haven Tile. You just don't think of it like that.
Right, the two doesn't seem like they go together.
But I choose to do events that are kind of boutique-y. I like to have 50, 60 people. I try not to have more, so that those people could all communicate with each other and network.
Right, not be too big and not be too small.
Right, just comfortable.
I like it. I think our town is special, and I like the fact that you, the editor of the North Haven magazine, you exemplify that.
I try.
You try. Well, you succeed. You try and you succeed. So that is wonderful. And I guess, if somebody wanted to submit an article, they just have to talk to you about it.
It's in the magazine.
Let's talk about it. Let's see if it fits. Go through a process.
And anybody that has events coming, daytime gardeners take full advantage, and I really appreciate they tell me what's coming.
Right.
The Camera Club now is starting to, tell me what's coming, because I don't know all of it. And there's a lot of new things that come in, so I appreciate it. Plus, we have the paper.
Okay, so here's the paper. Let's see if
we
could do let's see. Oh, wait, which camera is on? Here we go. Okay. This is a paper, and I've read it also. And it also tells us what's going on in town. And it's very, very nice, and it's very well done. And yay, North Haven. So that is also another resource for our town.
And the paper came about because the magazine is quarterly.
Ah.
So in the middle, we used to have other papers in town, but we don't have them anymore.
They're gone.
Or we do, and they're not only our town.
Right.
I have this thing about being merged with other towns.
Yeah,
I like it, our town. Yeah. It's just ours.
Yeah.
So the paper came about to fill the gap from the magazine.
Right.
And then I do virtual tours for the social media driven companies.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. We had a time together where you would explain to me all the things that you do. It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, you got to have fun, right?
We eat all the food.
Jill?
Eat all the food. I have a favorite in every restaurant in town.
Yeah, that's the great. And they all know who you are.
They
and it's wonderful, and you can feel comfortable.
Yeah, love it. It's that kind of town, though. I think we make everybody comfortable.
It's true. And I tell people, why don't you meet me over at Moonrise? Or why don't you meet me over we met at Sam's place or the Breastfix Nook. I mean, you just get people to come and talk to you here, and then they're always happy that
I agree.
They came.
And other towns, they will remain nameless because I don't say anything
bad.
Yes,
we do not do, no.
But they have no parking.
Yeah.
I don't do street parking well. I was of the generation that could not parallel park, still can't.
Yeah, still can't. I really don't
Still
like
can't. I have to wait for two people to leave and pull up. So we have parking lots.
Yes, we do.
And I love that. I mean, you can pull in, you could pull out, you don't have to wait. I don't do street parking well.
I can appreciate it. And the women, as we are of a certain age, we want convenience.
I can't do it. Yeah, I want it easy.
Easy in, easy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one that other towns, they have to literally get out and help me.
No. Yeah, we have to watch out if we touch our mics.
I know, I'm afraid I'm going to lose the necklace.
Our poor Victor is going to go like this.
I know, where Victor? We should show people Victor sometimes.
We do.
They
Sometimes
never see
we
Victor.
do. I post pictures of my wonderful director. But that's very good. So I think we have gotten through what makes our magazine and our town special. So now with the help of my wonderful director, Victor, we're going to look at some images because we are all so visual. So what we're going to do is we're going to show a series of pictures, and then Jill and I are going to talk about each one. So what is our first picture? There's a young lady holding an applause sign. I think that has something to do with murder mystery.
That's a murder mystery. We did it at North Haven at Auto Lab. I'm trying to think, it benefited Foster Family Hope.
Okay.
And a lot of people in town were in it. A lot of people. It was a lot of fun.
Very good.
We've done them in the past where Mike Frieda has walked in and become part of it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And when did that happen? Was
That was a
last
few
year?
months
A few
ago.
months
No, it was a
ago?
while ago.
Okay.
I try to do 2 a year. In fact,
Oh.
this year coming, 2026, I'm hoping to do a teen one for the
Oh.
teens.
Oh, that would be swell. That would be swell.
Because
I
in
think
the
they get a
summer,
kick
there's
out
not
of
a lot for
yeah,
them to
going
do.
on. Very good.
The-
Okay. Okay, so now we're looking at the entire cast of the murder mystery, and look how glamorous they are.
We have sponsors for the clothing.
Oh, really?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We have Zacarilla's that does the men's, and we have Dynamite Design that does the gorgeous gowns.
Oh, those gowns are beautiful.
They are gorgeous. Yeah, and both those people won Best Dressed at the murder mystery.
Wonderful. Okay. Mary Minotti, all with gowns. That was another swell picture. And what's next? Mark Minotti and you and another gentleman in a picture.
Oh, that's that was a chili cook-off.
Ah, chili cook-off.
And that's Stephen from Stellato's Deli. He's won several of my events. He's won the meatball contest, the chili competition. Just
yeah. Amazing. Good. And they make a wonderful wraps. And
yes, they do.
They're really special. Mike Frieda holding up Our Town, Our Time.
He was very kind about helping me promote the Our Town, Our Time. That was between August 25th and the 31st.
Yes.
It was kind of like a restaurant week, but I don't like to just do restaurants.
Right.
So it included any merchants that wanted to participate.
Okay.
There was a couple of children's groups that did discounts for kids programs. We did prefixed at La Lupa, special menus at Stellato's and Connecticut Chowder, everywhere.
Great.
They all step forward.
And you know, Mike Frieda is amazing how much he supports Our Town. And you ask him for something, he's there. Okay.
Always.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing the elves, the bed with all the elves, naughty and nice.
My very favorite event. My very favorite. That's the Magical Elf House.
Okay.
And it came about from a story my mom used to tell me. My sister and I are 15 years apart.
Oh, wow.
And there's nobody in the middle.
Got it.
So I was raised as a single only
Right.
child. She was gone when I was 4. So I didn't really have a lot of memory. But my parents were much, much older because I was unexpected and I was a handful.
I'm sure that
so,
you were.
Oh, I was horrible. And in the old days when you drove through A&P, they had the candy bins that you just could reach out. And I'd always get in trouble.
Yep.
And my mom, I remember, it was like yesterday. I was like 8. I was in the little cart and she pulled it aside and she said, "That's it. I'm done. I'm telling you the secret." It's like, "There's a secret? What's the secret?" Right before Christmas, Santa sends all the elves here. And that's how they know who's been naughty or nice.
Oh.
And I said, "No, elves are little. I would know if they were elves." She said, "Nope, they go through an elf door. And when they get here, they're normal size. So that candy you just took, that woman could be an elf."
Ooh.
I was traumatized.
But that's how it started, right?
I thought everybody felt that. I'm like, well, that must be the way it is. So years later, I meet a design firm that wants to break into Shoreline area. But they didn't want to do straight advertising. They wanted to do something different. And I did my first Magical Elf House.
Very good. And I know it's a big
It's
big
so
hit.
much fun.
It's so much fun. Okay, so now what we're going to do is there are events that are coming up for the remainder of the year.
Yes.
And on the screen, our viewers are seeing time travel.
The Fright Flight.
Tell us about that.
Okay. From now till the end of the year, I have the time travel Fright Flight. Small Batch Sellers in North Haven had worked with me on doing what I call time travel events. It started where you traveled through and there were different 1950 Minnesota and you'd have the food with the wine that matched and then you'd be on Bourbon Street and it would kind of crisscross through the whole thing. I wanted to do something for Halloween, so we're going to do a Fright Flight. So instead of locations, the locations will be like Dracula's castle.
Oh, I love
the witch's haunted forest, where the mummies live, all that.
Oh, the kids will get a kick out of it.
No kids, it's all adults, it's all drinking.
Oh, that's right.
It's a cocktail party. It's like a match.
Adult event.
Very adult. So that's on Friday the 24th, and then the following night we're doing a Halloween Enchanted Supper.
Okay, so we're looking now at the Halloween Enchanted Supper, and that's the following week?
Following night.
Oh, the following night.
So the first night, which is the Fright Flight, benefits the North Haven Education Foundation.
Right.
And the Saturday night, which is the Halloween supper, the Enchanted Supper, benefits the Menottis, which is the music center. They're looking for 5 scholarships.
Okay.
2 girls, 2 boys, and a veteran that will get free music lessons that need it, that can't afford it, that kind of thing.
Love that. Love that. Okay, and what's our next event? Jingle Deals?
Jingle Deals is really not an event. Rather than do, the magazine was 5 times a year. So it was quarterly plus a holiday issue. But that's very taxing on North Haven. It's a lot of money and it's a tough time. And so rather than do a holiday magazine, I'm doing like a holiday guide, like the old days, like the Sears book of toys.
Yeah.
So it's going to be everything in North Haven that's for sale for the holidays.
All right.
Gift cards and stocking stuffers and restaurants and catering.
And when is that going to be?
I'm hoping that'll come out when Black Friday, the last weekend of November.
Got it.
And then all the vendors will be able to make use of that.
Okay, well now we're back on live stage after looking at all of those wonderful images. And I'm glad that we have those images. People really need to focus in on seeing things. So that's why we do these things. Okay, I'm going to ask you now some different philosophical questions.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, sorry.
I'm a shallow Bravo watcher. I'm not so philosophical, but go ahead.
Okay, so is there a special story, something that you really touched your heart at an event that you just say, wow, I'm so glad, I was here at this time and this little kid did this or this mom did that or this business owner just benefited so much. If you could, something that comes to mind.
There's a lot of things that happen. We really have a good time. When you do one of my events and I ask, and people are very kind, and they always say, well, I can't do this, but if you want me to, I could do this. And I'll always say, yeah, and they'll say, just this time. And then the whole group will kind of smirk and smile, and I look at them and they say, you've been DeChello'd. And they go, what does that mean? You're never leaving. So I have parents whose kids started when they were like 8, 9, that are now in college. And the parents still help me. The moms, those are my angel moms. There was an event, I did a magical elf house where I'm not a kid person. I have no children, so I'm not as exposed to kids. And for some reason, I think it's because they know I'm like mindless. They gravitate to me.
Okay.
They just do. So there was this one little boy, and when we do the magical elf house, my real identity, not this identity, is Holly. I'm Mrs. Claus's sister.
Okay.
And I really am. So there was this one little boy, and he was probably 2, and he would follow me around. And I was never sure if it was the dress and again, not a kid person. So people are laughing at me because I'm not quite sure what to do. And this child grabs my leg and starts sucking my leg.
Oh,
now I'm hysterically panicked, and people are laughing at me going, don't kick him off.
Yeah.
Don't kick him off. I had no idea. They had to get the mom. I was a wreck.
Oh my goodness.
A wreck.
That is a special story in a different way.
And every time I do an event and he's there, he remembers.
He does. He says, remember that time
remembers.
I got your leg.
Yeah, he follows me.
Wow. I'm hoping he's grown out of that by now.
I haven't seen him yet. We'll see. We'll see.
That's a great story. Thank you for that. Okay, so now how can the North Haven community even get more involved in supporting these events? Do you need volunteers? Would you like more corporate involvement? How can we help you even more, Jill?
Corporate sponsorship is always helpful because the sponsorship, how I run my events is I try to raise the money. Back in the old days, there was nonprofit events that got criticized because they had high administrative fees.
Yes,
and I'm sure you remember all that.
I remember that.
And not all of it goes to the nonprofit.
Right, and how,
that always stuck with me.
That?
It bothered me. So what I do for an event is I find sponsors in the community, raise money to actually make the event happen. It pays for everything, the insurance and the whatever we need, the costumes, the this, the that. So that all the ticket money that comes through goes directly to the nonprofit.
Got it.
I never touch it. It goes on a ticket platform. I never see it. I just think it makes it better for people. But I could always use more businesses that will help, always.
So we'll hopefully be able to have businesses see this show and to understand that the good things that they're doing,
Right.
because this is community works. We always talk about nonprofits, but what I'm hearing from you, Jill, is you're allowing the corporate donations and these events to support the nonprofits
Right.
that I have on the show.
And they don't have a lot of time to do it on their
Yeah,
own.
they
So this
don't.
gives them an outlet
Right.
to be able to help support. And I could always use kids. Thank God for community service.
Yes.
I mean, when I was doing the pumpkin patch, we had hundreds of pumpkins that those kids carved.
Wow.
Hundreds.
Wow.
So I do a lot of work with the schools,
Sure.
community service kind of things. So that always helps.
Yes.
And then any odd things, like I could always use restaurants that don't mind donating food or something.
Yes.
You know, things like that.
Just to make the event a success and to have all of the
Right.
ticket money go
To them.
the nonprofit.
The least I
Yeah.
have to spend to make it happen
Right.
out of their money, the more money they get.
Absolutely.
And my events are not huge. I like the smaller.
Yeah, the 60, we were saying the 60 person event.
I try for 50. It never happens. Never. I'm always at like 80. I'm like,
Oh,
ugh.
that's because you're getting too popular.
Yeah.
That's good, though. It's good. It's a good problem to have,
It
Jill.
is.
It's a
It
good
is.
problem to have.
And people are so thankful when we do these
Yes.
events. They're just, we really appreciate it. And it's not just people with kids. It's a lot of women's groups. They come
Yes.
together and it's their Christmas thing. And
Yeah, they're especially like, yeah, let's do the elf thing because
Yeah.
that'll be our celebration for Christmas.
right. And it's very kid-like and very whimsical. We're all dressed in costume. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, because things are so serious, and let's get away
Yeah.
from that and have some fun.
Fun and kindness. That's kind of
Yes.
I try to promote kindness in town. We all have to help each other.
We do. We do
know.
indeed. And you're helping me by being on my show because you're so popular.
Oh, please.
And I'm helping you, I think, to give just another way
Yeah.
of getting your message out to all the people that you help and that you'd like more help from.
Right.
So it's a good thing.
And if anybody has a nonprofit that they want in the magazine or they want their mission talked about, I'm happy to help.
For sure. And we're going to put up some information later, your email address, Jill, so people could send you emails and let you know what they're looking for and how you might be able to help them.
Even just meeting people in town helps.
Yes.
I can't even imagine these poor small businesses. They come in, they don't know anybody.
Right.
You know, they do their lease. It's a little scary. Then there's permits and
Yep.
insurance and then you wait to see if like you're going to make it or it just
Yeah.
bothers me. So I try to.
Doesn't it oftentimes take 3 years to get a
Oh,
business
it
out of
just
this? And by that
can't.
time, sometimes they run out of money.
Right. It's hard.
It's
and
hard.
random businesses like a Grace's Candy. That's random.
Yep.
I mean, there's not a big template for candy stores.
Right.
And she's the sweetest woman.
There you go.
You know, so she's trying and we all try to help each other.
For sure. I think that is the North Haven way.
I do too.
All right, Victor, how are we doing for time? Okay, so we have some time to continue talking.
Good.
And I enjoy talking to you because you are a fun lady. A lot of people don't know that Jill is an expert cookie lady.
Ah, the cookies.
I used to work right next door
Yep.
to your home, and at Christmas time, we would get this humongous tray of the most delicious cookies, Christmas cookies you could ever imagine. So you are the cookie lady.
I'm the cookie lady.
And it's just
And
shows
I
that
still do it.
you still do it.
Still
You
do it.
still
I must do 1,500 cookies
Wow.
a year. In fact, one of my sponsors, DiMartino,
Yes.
brought me that giant mixer, like the industrial
Yeah,
kind,
yeah.
because they felt bad. They're like, "What are you using?" I'm like, 3 KitchenAids all at once.
KitchenAids, right?
So they brought me the big thing. It makes it much easier.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
And now, did your mom teach you how to make cookies?
Yeah, my mom made the old school cookies,
Yes.
like the old Italian cookies.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I don't know. I just love to bake. I find it very relaxing.
There you go. And now you start ahead and freeze them, or you
I
don't
try
like
not
freeze?
to.
Try not to freeze
In the
them.
old day when I was young, I could do it overnight through the night in 4 days. I would stay up but I can't do that
You can't
anymore.
do that anymore.
Now it's like a week, and then I get upset because people are calling me. I'm like, "Why are you calling me? I'm making cookies."
Don't
I have
talk
to plan the
me.
magazine so it's over.
Yeah, so you have time to make.
So I have
the
time to make
cookies.
cookies.
And that is part of my my question to you, which we were just talking about. Jill, why do you enjoy doing this for our community? And I think it's because you are having some fun.
It is fun. If you don't have fun, I'm not quite sure what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I really believe in. My sister calls it "My life is in a pink bubble."
I love
I like
that.
my pink bubble.
There you go.
I have very like-minded friends. We all help other people.
Right.
You know, we have a good time.
Because if you dwell on the negative, you're going to be unhappy. So why go there?
Right. Or worry about things you can't control. That's the biggest.
Worrying about things you can't control.
I get that a lot when I do an outside event and people call, what if it rains? What would you like me to do? I mean, I'm not Mother Nature. I can do a lot. I can't.
But you can't control the weather.
Whatever happens, happens.
Sure. If we have to go inside, we go inside. If we can stand around with umbrellas, we could do that. I mean, there's always a plan B.
Always.
But the point that you're trying to tell us all is don't stress about it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It's my favorite. I think that's why I like to do events, because they have a definite beginning and a definite ending.
Yes.
They're done.
Yes.
I do it. It's over. I move on. I have a very short attention span. I think that's what it is.
That helps too.
It does.
And that shows you your childlike wonder, right?
Right. And I'm a neurotic detail person.
Oh, okay.
People make fun of me a lot.
Oh,
I have a typed list for the next 2 weeks of where I am and what I'm crazed about it.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I never drop anything, because it's all on paper.
It's all on paper.
I could never do everything.
I can know the kids, they put everything on their phone. I can't do that.
I can't even do this.
No, I need the paper. I need the paper to write it down. And even so what they said, well, then you have to cross it out.
I like the cross it out part.
I cross it out. I say canceled,
Yeah.
rescheduled.
And then his list is smaller. I like that part.
I like that. I'm definitely a paper person. I'm a paper person. So having fun, getting things organized, having a beginning and an end.
And helping the town.
Never being bored.
No, never. I always wonder if all towns are like our town. Like,
I don't know.
Do people feel as entrenched in their town that they live in as like we do? Where we know what's going on, there's a concern if something happens.
Well, we wouldn't know, but in a way we don't really need to know, do we, Jill? Because this is our
I know,
town.
we need to help those people.
Okay,
They should not be sad. I'm sorry they can't all live in North Haven.
Oh, yes, our town is kind of filled up, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We would have to start building skyscrapers.
Yeah. But seriously, a lot for a little town.
Yes.
We have so much.
For a little town, we really, really do.
I mean, we have a swimming pool. We have a state park.
We have a fabulous library.
Right.
You know? We have a wonderful
fairgrounds.
library.
Who has a fairgrounds?
Right. Not every town has a fairgrounds.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. We have a little bit of everything.
We do.
And a whole lot of love.
Yeah.
And I think it's partly because, 40% of the ethnicity of North Haven is Italian.
That's where the cookies come in.
That's where the cookies come in. Well, Jill, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
This is a quick 30 minutes, but we got out everything I think we wanted to say. So thank you for watching Community Works, our special edition with the fabulous Jill DeChello and all the wonderful things that happen in North Haven because of her and because of you all who come and support. A town is not a town unless people get involved and love their town and support it. So, thank you to my guest, Jill DeChello. Thank you for watching. I'm Bernadette Welsh with Community Works, because when people help their neighbors, everybody benefits.